Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming. This is a great day for public safety in San Diego. Since our last academy, over 3 years ago, we have lost more than 90 firefighters to retirement in other cities, counties, and the state. Our current firefighters have been working tirelessly for the last several years, many of them putting in a tremendous amount of overtime to ensure the safety of the citizens of San Diego. Even over this holiday season, we expect to require mandatory work schedules to guarantee correct staffing levels. This academy and those in 2013 will stabilize our department to a more reasonable level and prepare our department for future retirements and those that leave us. We have some firefighters currently leaving for other agencies, and we hope to shore that up, that investment that the San Diego taxpayers put in these people behind me, that we in fact get to retain them and let them serve the citizens of San Diego. I thank Mayor Filner for stepping right in to ensure that public safety is one of his top priorities. I also thank Chief Maynard for his great leadership during this challenging time for our men and women firefighters. We look forward to these outstanding men and women joining us in March. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Javier Maynard. It's my privilege to serve as Chief of the San Diego Fire Rescue Department. I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining us here at the Regional Public Safety Training Institute. Thank you, Mayor Filner, for joining us as well. We're here really to commemorate the 73rd Basic Fire Academy that we're running. And as Frank DeClercq noted, this is the first academy we've run in the last 3 years. The recruits that are lined up behind us here are in the second week of a very intense 16-week academy experience. When they graduate the academy, they'll certainly be ready to hit the fire stations and provide service to our community. The reason we quit running academies after December of 2009 was to assist our city leadership in bridging a budget gap. These academies cost just under about $1 million to run. It was an opportunity for us to allow those savings to accrue for 3 years. But during those 3 years, we lost 94 firefighters, and as Frank noted, we had to ask our existing firefighter staff to work additional hours or additional shifts to make sure all of our community fire stations were fully staffed. It got to a point where we exhausted their willingness to do that, and we were actually having to order them to work additional shifts, which meant you may come to work on Monday thinking you're going to be away from your family for 24 hours. We're going to order you to work the next 24 hours without going home, and then your regular shift occurs on Wednesday, so you're really gone for 72 hours. That caused quite a bit of problems for our staff. They did step up. We did have to discipline a few folks who didn't want to do that, so it was not an ideal situation. So we're very, very pleased that the next 3 academies, the 2 academies that are budgeted this year, the one I'll be asking Mayor Filner to budget for next year, will allow us to achieve a better level of staffing to offset some of that overtime piece of it. Overtime is an effective staffing model. It's marginally cheaper than hiring a full-time employee, but you have to arrive at a balance between full-time staff and the use of overtime so you don't run into some of the difficulties that we have here. I've got to tell you, I'm very proud of the men and women that you see behind me here, and I want to share a little bit about them with you. 19 of them have bachelor's degrees, 1 has a master's degree, 9 have paid firefighting experience, another 22 have volunteered as firefighters in our communities. 18 of them are already trained as paramedics, which will save us a significant amount of expense. The age range of this academy is from 22 to 41 years of age. I think by any measure you apply to them, they're among the best and brightest that are coming forward to help our communities. We need to take some care, I think, as a city to ensure that the compensation packages that we provide our public safety employees remain competitive in the marketplace. We have already out of this academy lost 1 recruit who went to another agency, and we're seeing experienced firefighters also leave at a rate higher than we have seen in past years. It costs about $30,000 to train each one of these recruits. We do not want to have a lot of people leaving our city and causing us to incur additional training expenses. I want to thank Mayor Filner, certainly, for your support for public safety, everything that you're doing to ensure that we have the necessary staffing, training, and equipment. I want to thank as well Mayor Sanders and the City Council who funded the current 2 academies that we're able to bring in. So with that, Mayor Filner, I'll turn it over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Maynard. Thank you, Frank DeClercq, for your leadership and your leading your men and women through a really tough time. And I want to thank all the guys and gals who are behind us. I've looked at your backgrounds. You are an amazing group of people. We want a 100% graduation rate. But it's my job as mayor, working with all of you and the leadership here, to say, we are a department they should stay in after we've trained them. And frankly, we have not been that. They have not had, your men and women have not had a pay raise in 7 years. I mean, that's not a way to keep our well-trained firefighters. We took away their pension system, basically. And with these changes, we are left uncompetitive with other fire agencies, both around our county, our state, and our nation. So we have to do a better job as the leaders. You guys do an incredible job every day. We have to do a better job to make sure the training is a good investment, that these men and women stay with us because of the working conditions and the pay and the pension benefits. We've got to do better. And we've got to do better training. As they've said, we've lost almost 100 firefighters. But when I look at the figures, compared to 3 years ago, we're down. We had 770. I'm sorry. We had 940 firefighters 3 years ago. We now have 775. We are dangerously low in our staffing, as I've said before. Half of our fire stations do not meet the minimal established standards for the kind of response time that we owe our citizens of San Diego. They're doing the best they can. I mean, they've had to order fire overtime. We should not be doing that to these men and women. We have to provide them the resources, the staffing levels, the equipment, the benefits and the salary that is commensurate with their incredible investment of time and their training and their excellence. So my job is to serve these people who are serving our city, to do a better job for them. We just have got to do better. I'm asking the city council to take some one-time windfalls that we're coming toward to get the one-time facilities expansion. We got to have these academies. I mean, we've got to have them. $1 million out of $1.5 billion general fund does not sound to me to be beyond our ability to do. This is the way we restaff them. But if we did not lose as many, we wouldn't have to restaff as many either. So our job is to keep the incredibly experienced and incredibly excellent firefighters we have, to make sure these new firefighters feel that they have a system that's supporting them, that their staffing levels, that their benefits, that their pension, and that their support in terms of personnel support is there. And if you just look at this training facility, I mean, this is not one that we should be proud of. I mean, you guys are going to have to go through this, but I mean, this is not. This is how long has this building been there?
It's been there since for many years, Chief. You'd know better than Navy.
Former naval training.
It's a
center.
Formal naval training.
I mean, this is not even the best kind of training that we could give to our firefighters. So they will be well trained. They will be excellent firefighters, but these kind of facilities, I think, their excellence demands more excellence from those of us who have to provide the money. We're going to do a better job when I'm mayor, as mayor, I should say. We're going to do a better job for these folks who do so much for us. We'll be happy to take any questions you have.
How are the next classes looking? Are they filling up? Is it full? How's that going?
The next academy will be the 74th. We've already identified the attendees for that. A little bit of a challenge we experienced with staffing this one is we had many more people decline our job offers than we're used to, and actually burn through the pool of alternates that we'd identified. So if that happens with the 74th, we may have to again look at the folks who interviewed and add some more alternates to that particular academy. Sorry, sir.
But that gets back again to are they seeing a department where their career is going to be furthered? If you see a department where the pay raises have not come for 7 years, if you see a department where we just took away their pensions, that's not the most attractive kind of work environment. I don't want to scare these guys, but I want to tell you we're going to do better. We're going to do better. And we want to keep you, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that happens.
Can you say and spell your name?
My name is Selena Laniel, Selena, Laniel, Laniel.
So how does it feel being in one of those classes that hasn't been around in a while?
It feels great. I mean, I think I'm going to speak for all of us here, but we've been waiting and striving and working to be able to do this. And actually, we all picked this city. This is the city we want to be in. And to be here today and standing here, and we're all going to graduate. We'll be the 100% at the end. We'll be there.
Tell me what you were doing just before this that you were waiting for.
Actually, I'm a performer and acrobat. I performed in the show at SeaWorld, the Blue Horizon, the dolphin show at SeaWorld.
We need some acrobats in this department.
So what made you want to change professions and
Actually, this is something I've always wanted to do. I started this path when I moved here in San Diego 7 years ago. Is actually when I started down this road, and I did all the classes I needed, and I volunteered on a volunteer department, and then I got unlucky. There was a hiring freeze, so I've been waiting for 7 years, but I've been waiting for 3 years since the hiring freeze to get the opportunity to actually reapply and get this opportunity. So it's been a long road, but it's exciting to be here. No, we all are basic EMTs, and then you also have paramedics within our group.
which one are you?
I'm an EMT, sir.